Hey there everybody, this is Indium here, welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Metroid Prime, right? So, I believe this is like episode 29 or episode 30 we're on now. So, in the last video I said, we left off in, Talon Overworld landing site, and in this video we're going to be making our way to the Magma Caverns elevator, down to Magma Caverns, because that's where we need to go to get the next beam. And apparently these these weeds here are tangleweeds, and not friggin' toxic weeds, and I thought they were toxic, but they're not. Friggin' tangleweeds, so we're just gonna bypass that then, because we've already scanned those, so there's no point in bothering with that. Alright, so let's get the ice beam out, ready for the blood flower that we're gonna have to kill in the tunnel up here. That poor blood flower. Those poor blood flowers, man. Like, they probably thought they were indestructible, and they probably thought they were so cool. Now we have the ice beam, and it just makes, I don't know, basically breaks through their defense. It makes them really weak enemies. So I'm sorry, guys. Oh, can we no, I don't think we can. There's a grapple point here, but I don't think we can do anything up at the top. No, we can't, because we don't have the freaking beam. We don't have the next beam, man. So we can't go up there yet, unfortunately. But however, we can once we get it, because we will have to come back this way. I think this is the way I'm going to come back anyway after getting this. So the primary objective of this video is to get the next beam. Then hopefully we can make a start on our backtracking trek through Phazon Mines, which I'm probably not going to show all on screen unless there is anything noteworthy to collect along the way down. But I don't think there is, apart from maybe one or two things. I don't know. I know there's a red beam door, like, near the entrance of Phazon Mines. It's like just inside the facility. As you go into the facility, there's a red door that's being blocked off by a barrier. Alright, so this is the room we want to get to, the Geothermal Core. And as you can see, there's an ice door up at the top there. Well, that's where our beam is being hosted. Well, that's where it lies. So we're gonna have to go over there and get it. And of course, we have to watch the tedious, lengthy spider-ball track stuff here. It's gonna take a while to get through this. Okay, there we go. Yeah, dude, you just burnt my ass. Now I probably smell like, I don't know, a burnt Samus. That's what I smell like. Burnt Samus and burnt metal. Yeah, the grapple hook makes traveling across these areas so much more easier. It really does. There's also the ice beam super missile pickup we can get as well. Now that we have power bombs, but we have to go back all the way to the monitor station, which is quite a long way back. It's the room that leads up to Fendrana Drifts. Right, so now I need to figure out what exactly it is we need to do in this room. I'm hoping to God that we can do this now, and this wasn't a wasted journey, because it looks like we can with the use of the grapple beam. Yes, we can. And all you need to do now is boost ball into these to make platforms. That will eventually lead to the top of the room. So I think if you wandered around Talon Overworld or around the world map for long enough, you would come across, like, well, it would give you a notification, like giving you a hint to tell you to come to this room before going to get the visor, which we might be able... Actually, no, we're not going to be going to Phazon Mines after this. What the hell am I talking about? No, we're not. We're going to be going to get the freaking next visor. That's what we need to do next. Why is it this one we need to boost ball onto next? Here it is. Hopefully the time will stop once we get to the top of this. Alright. Wait, there's a spider ball track here. What the hell is this? Oh, here we go. Alright, okay, that makes sense. Then jump up here, and I think there's a bomb slot that we have to activate. Yes, there is. Now watch this for an epic spider ball track. Holy moly, look at all that. Jesus. What is this? Like 2D wall maneuvering Super Mario Brothers we got here? Like, look at this. It's a mess. And I gotta figure out where the starting point is. Where is it? Oh, here it is, right here, okay. Obviously it would be on the platform that you're currently on. So, I don't know what the hell I was thinking. I was being stupid. There's one part of this that always makes me nervous, and there's like it's the part where there's a massive drop. And you have to press the right trigger. You have to press the right trigger, dead on accurate, to actually cling on to the spider ball track. And if you're a second late, you basically fall into the abyss. I don't know if I need to scan these actually. Hang on. Oh no, I can't scan them. Dang it. It's not letting me go back in. It's not letting me transform back into Samus, so I'm stuck in morph ball form at the moment. Okay, so this is going to be a bit tricky. There we go. Whew, man. Okay. Well, that wasn't too bad. Just keep hold of the R trigger and you'll be fine. When you come up to that miniature drop, that's not the drop I was talking about. It'll be kind of obvious when you get to it because the drop is so massive. It's so massive, in fact, I think the camera actually pans out to let you see how far the drop is. And when the camera pans out, then you know it's going to be a big drop. And here it is. This is it. Yeah, see, look, the camera pans out for you. Alright. If I miss this, I'm screwed. I have to do this all over again. Okay. Alright, that wasn't... it wasn't so bad. Could have been a lot worse. Could have been a lot worse. But it's fine. I think we're almost towards the end here. Yeah, this is it. And now just detonate a power bomb on the rail and then drop down. That's all you need to do. I actually really like this room though. It's so sad that all you come in here for is the final beam. This room is so spacious and so big, yet it has so little put inside it. It's all just lava and stuff. And just one platform in the center that contains the plasma beam. So this is the final beam in the game that you can get. And it's kind of sad really as well that I don't really use this beam that much. I mean, you're towards the end of the game, and the ice beam, in my opinion, is 1,000 times better to use against enemies like space pirates and stuff. Like, the only reason I'd ever use this beam is to fight the color-coded space pirates that are red, and obviously to shoot the red doors, because you can't get through the red doors without this beam, and boss battles. Yeah, that's about it. That's all I really use this beam for. I don't just go around blasting it at random enemies. It's also good to use against blood flowers because it kills them in one hit, so you don't have to sit there and waste a missile in the process. Alright, is there anything that we can do? Yes, there is. There's a workstation tunnel here which will take you to Phazon Mines, but it's going to take you to a section of Phazon Mines that I really don't want to go to. So, the world is our oyster, pretty much. We can go wherever we want. There's actually a lot of things that are open to us right now. Now that we have the power beam. No, the power beam? No, we've had the power beam since episode 1, dude. What the hell are you talking about? No, I'm talking about power bombs. Now that we have power bombs, the grapple beam, and the plasma beam, there is a lot of stuff that we can do. We can go back to Vendrana Drifts. We can get missile expansions there now. We can get energy tanks there now. we can go to Talon Overworld and get the X-ray visor, which is the second visor. And I just spoiled that by accident. It doesn't really. I don't know. I mean, maybe so. Hopefully, some of you guys are already familiar with this game, and I didn't really spoil it. But yeah, I mean, it's not really a spoiler me saying the name X-ray visor unless you actually see it for yourself, because the X-ray visor, it looks really cool. So I can't really spoil. I can only spoil so much by saying the name. I can't really spoil the actual visual aesthetics of it, because it is quite aesthetic looking when you actually use it. So the only way you're going to see that is if you see it for yourself, and I can't really spoil that. So, I guess it's fine. So basically what that means is I'm going to have to go all the way through the Frigate Orpheum again, which is going to suck, because we have to get back to that point just outside Phazon Mines to get to where I want to get to, which leads up to where the X-ray visor is actually located, which I don't think I'm going to be able to get in this video. So we're getting like new weapons, new equipment in each episode recently. Like, well, we got the grapple hook in the last episode, and then in the previous episode we got power bombs, and then in the next episode we're going to be getting the freaking X-ray visor. So, and I think that's actually the last. No, it's not actually. No, it's not. It's not the last main collectible. And there's still that final suit that we need to get as well. So we have to come back here anyway to the top of this room with the X-ray visor. So I'm kind of. I don't know why I'm coming up here. I should just come back here once I get that. So I think we're going to be ending off the video exactly where we started, back at the spaceship. I do like this beam. It's a good beam to use. I never really used its super missile upgrade. To be fair, I didn't really bother using the ice beam's super missile upgrade, because the wave beam super missile upgrade is so broken. Like, you don't really need to bother using the other ones. But the only reason I'll pick them up is because it totals to 100% completion. And I might try and show some of them off anyway, so you guys can see what they look like when you use them. Okay, I think this is a good place to end off the video, so I'm going to meet you guys. I'll show you which room I'll meet you in. In the start of the next episode, I'll meet you guys in the Great Tree Hall. So, until then, this is NEM saying thanks for watching. Take care, everybody. See you in the next video, and goodbye.